Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we are going to do a review for Dark Forest Lost Story VR, a game released on the Steam store yesterday, April 11th, 2021 by developer Igor Migun. It's available for the Valve Index, HTC Vive, and the Oculus Rift. It normally retails for $5. It's currently on a release sale, 10% off. I got a free Steam key through the Steam Creator Connect program to review this game. I tested this game out on the Oculus Quest 2 using the Oculus Link cable. Dark Forest Lost Story VR is a horror game for VR, and currently it only has the Baba Yaga story. There is another story that is supposed to come out soon called Killer Creepers, which the developer is supposedly working on, and the developer does say that should come out within the next 10 days. I guess we shall see on that one. Anyways, Baba Yaga is the game right now, and that's what I'm reviewing. This Baba Yaga story does start out like your traditional horror walking simulator. However, new elements are introduced which really take it outside the horror walking simulator genre, and I would just call it a normal horror game. And I would say this Baba Yaga story can be divided into 3 different parts. The first part is the traditional horror walking simulator, where you're looking for a key, and although it's not difficult to evade Baba Yaga, it is possible to die, so it's not 100% traditional horror walking simulator. The second part of this game is more like the traditional horror game, where you're being chased and your job is to get away from the Baba Yaga. And lastly, the last part of this game is just your traditional stealth section, where you just have to figure out how to get around the patrols. They're good at hearing you, but not so good at seeing you. The whole Baba Yaga saga took me about an hour to complete. There is a reviewer who said it took him 20 minutes. I guess if you know exactly what you're doing, 20 minutes would be how long it would take you. But if you're like me who wants to explore and look around, this game actually does punish you for doing that, and you will die when you try to explore the area a bit and try to take in all the content there is in this game. Dark Forest Lost Story VR is running on the Unity engine. On my RTX 3080, I was getting 90 frames per second for the most part. However, I did have some frame rate drops. Keep in mind, I did have it on the Ultra Graphical Settings. I do like how there's different graphical settings available, but I didn't like how there weren't very many settings available for this game other than the graphical settings and the language. You do have full locomotion and smooth turning available in this game. However, there are no other options, unfortunately. And this game does have voiceovers, and they seem to be well done. Unfortunately, I believe they're in Russian. Somebody please correct me there if I'm wrong. Unfortunately, there are no voiceovers in English, so you're pretty much stuck with just reading the text on the screen. I did not experience any serious issues, but I did experience one minor bug where my motion controller stayed stuck in one area. However, just getting to a different area fixed that issue for me, so it didn't end up really affecting my gameplay. I should also quickly mention that there is an auto save system, and that's great because a lot of games don't have that in VR. Visually speaking, I really like the graphics in this game, especially the starting area. The particle effects all look really good, and there's a really nice atmosphere to this game. However, I do feel like some of the assets here I've seen in other games, so I'm not sure the assets here are all too original, but the game overall is nicely put together, and it does have spatial audio, and it's actually pretty well done and part of the key gameplay for the stealth section, so I applaud the developer for that. As far as negatives, I didn't think the gameplay was very inventive. Also, the locomotion here, although I like full locomotion and smooth turning, just wasn't really well done because it is head gaze based locomotion, so you're always headed in the direction that you're looking, and I did get stuck in the terrain quite often in this game. It wasn't a big deal because I wouldn't get stuck for very long, but there was just like a jitteriness to the locomotion. Overall, given the budget price for this horror game, I can recommend it, and if I have to rate it, I would give it a solid 6 out of 10. I would say it's a solidly built horror game. It's just not very inventive, and there are some little issues that keep it from being really top notch. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. If you liked my review, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.